Europe, which the captain is the good Lord LML, and the team captain of Team Russia is Mr. Good the World. Good people, the captains are good people. Huge thanks to them, but let's go to the game. Okay, so spawning on the bottom right positions directly from Hungary, we are having the legend himself, Mr. Ziki. And his opponent is the Russian Terran Master, Super Gosu person and Super Gosu player, Mr. SPX. Very interesting match. I really wanted to see how this game Zeg versus this, how this map will evolve in the Zerg versus Terran, and let's hope we will have a longer game between those two gentlemen. The barracks into all-in from SPX. Ziki is scouting very quickly. He scouted very fast. It might mean that maybe he wants to go for double hatch, but he will find SPX last with the drone, but his overload will be there in the correct position at least. And it seems like he's going for the spawning pool. Let's see what will be the gas timing. It's regular. So Ziki knows who is he playing against. He knows that SPX is a very strong Terran, very fast scout. Confirming the expansion and being annoying with the drone. This drone is now trapped. But I think Ziki is the player who excels in the Zerg versus Terran. Can see only two links just to push this STV away. We will have +1 weapon being built by SPX, but this is... If this drone wouldn't come in over here, this would be very tricky for Ziki, because he wouldn't know if he's playing against Marines and Medic or if he's playing against the Bio play. Obviously we can see that this is Bio and this is very fast Academy. Or maybe not very fast, but this is after Engineering Bay, before the second barracks. It's relatively fast, at least in my opinion, but I guess we should ask Mr. Nayoken. +1 weapon is on the way. Ziki is playing it out normally. He's not using the fact that he can take third base for free. SPX is keeping this STV alive for as long as possible, but the Spire is on the way. I'm pretty sure that he knows the timings. More barracks for the turrets. That's the kind of dream scenario. By seeing that the barracks are blinking, I guess Ziki knows that this should be Marines and Medics. Obviously there is option that player of the caliber of SPX can try to trick him, or even factory before the turrets. You can see how much he's powering before starting to build. Like, he is doing all of that on 4 Marines. Ziki already taking the next base, Hydra then on the way. And turrets should start soon. Obviously you want to wait till the last second, but if you will be few seconds too late, then it might be problematic. I like the bunker position. If someone is going to exploit the fact that you don't have enough turrets, or the turrets are not in the right position, it's going to be Ziki. The range will be done in few seconds, so that's a very strong play, very strong beginning from SPX, but we also need to remember that Ziki have a third base for free. Kind of free, because he cannot... He just need to sunken up one position instead of 2. Okay, we have 2 turrets in here, only 1 second turret, so overall SPX is escaping so far with 4, soon to be 5 turrets, but Ziki is also powering hard on 7 mutas. You can see that he is going into the Hydras very quickly. Queen's Nest just starting. This is still a good timing for the Queen's Nest, but look at the timing of the starport, that's very quick. And it's so hard to scout those buildings. We also need to remember that those bases have only 1,200 minerals and 3,000 gas, so you are forced to expand a little bit faster. Beautiful micro from Ziki. He still went for +1 weapon. The lurkers are on the way. Now more mutas. +1 weapon is done. But the number of bio is not too big yet. I guess SPX is going for the timing attack. But it seems like Ziki scouted that. He is really annoying with those mutas. This will be a pretty powerful attack from SPX. You really want to have the fire at the moment when this attack comes. Nice target fire. But the most importantly, he knows that the lurkers are there. But with the vessel and those tanks, he should be able to push them away. But Ziki might be able to buy some time with this. Still some time until the irradiate will be ready. Ziki is trying to buy as much time as possible. Nice target fire on the vessel. How long until the defiler? The defiler mount will be completed soon. The Guardians will be completed soon as well, but Ziki still needs to buy some extra time. I guess killing this vessel was crucial because it's making SPX afraid of moving out because of the whole lurkers. As you can see, he's scanning on the different positions. Nice target fire from Ziki. He rebuilded the mutas. And the drop to the natural, beautiful play from SPX at the same time while he is pushing. He is doing this annoying thing which Ziki dealt with relatively well, but and at the same time he is going back with the lurkers. This is the power of Ziki. Excellent multitasking. Look at both of those pairs above 300 APM, but now those 6 Guardians. Now those 6 Guardians will push those Terran units back. But as we can see, Terran already securing the third base, already on 5 Raxes. 1-1 on the Marines is done. So SPX put himself in a really comfortable position, I need to say. Obviously, this dropship means that there is no second vessel. And those Guardians should allow Ziki to maybe expand over here. Maybe try to secure another base. Like this should be his goal, to maybe drone up a little bit more and secure another base. Because those bases mined out relatively fast. Those are defensive Guardians, more hatcheries, so we are going up to 5. +1 carapace, +2 carapace on the way. More drones now from Ziki. Can you reach the hatchery from here? With tanks? Have the drop on the top right location. There are some some scourges, but they are not in position. But the Guardians should be able to push it back. It's still relatively annoying. At the same time, he managed to irradiate the fire. Ziki has 800 gas over here left, 1300 here, so it would be great for him to try to take additional base. Obviously, SPX will be mined out in this base soon as well, so he should think about expanding on his own. But he is macroing like a god. Expanding the energy, it's easier said than done. Look at that, the Marines are everywhere. Tanks are even here. Nice target fire under the fire there. But that's a small step for Ziki to get out of here. Plague is an option now. Those Guardians are really valuable units. Ziki adding even the 6th hatch. guess what he's waiting for is some juicy plague. Oh, and he will have one. But this bio should deal with those guardians. And they did. Ziki will have +4 card-based ultras, which is fine with +2 weapon. Oh, SPX forgot about the additional upgrades, which might cost him few engagements because those ultras will be able to tank a lot of hits, a lot of shots. Those will deal 5 damage to each ultra. To ultra with each shot. Oh, beautiful. Target fire on those. Nice save with SPX with the battle cruisers, but this bio is trapped over here. This base will be denied. Those bases should be denied if only the ultras will go over there. Unless SPX will try to hold it on the high ground, it's, I think, doable for him. Very smart play from our Terran player. But so many ultras are coming right now. Ziki double expanding. But there are tanks in here. The battle cruiser is dealing a lot of damage, but now the fighters are coming. The irradiates are dealing a lot of damage to those ultras, even under the swarm. Still, this is a nice aggression from Ziki, keeping Terran in base, eliminating those 2 bases. But SPX now mining with 2 relatively freely. Look how much stuff is coming. But Ziki should be out of gas by now. He is depleted. Yeah, in both bases, so he only has 600 gas left in his mine base, so he is going to have to build links only from now on, unless he will start mining from those bases. Those hidden mines will be able to eliminate this base. 2-1 upgrades, no more upgrades from SPX. Beautiful plague. Nice usage of the swarm, but also nice target fire from SPX. Those are not the bad trades from him, but he needs to remember that SPX is still mining from the base on the top. Fortunately for Ziki, he will start mining from this gas. But it was a nice, well-held aggression from SPX. Those tanks position, 15 kills, 9-4. This one has 0, this one has 6. Stay KJ, 21
KJ streaming
months.
channel is Subagosu for 21 months. GLHF.
Oh my god, 20 months
closing
in a row.
parenthesis.
21 months in a row. I hope we will see each other in Warsaw, my good friend, and meet each other in real life. After like 15 or probably 17 years. Nice irradiates. Those vessels can really bring a lot of value if Zerg is out of gas, because every single unit like the fire, like Ultralisk, matters a lot. Now the big army is moving out. And Ziki doesn't even have gas to make a scourges. He found some, but still those vessels are bringing so much value. and even irradiating the scourges, it's still worthy, I think. I mean, not to lose vessel, but to irradiate scourge. Ziggy is in very hard position, but if someone can come back, it must be Ziggy. 2-1 Lynx versus 2-1 Marines. There are 2 Ultras in here. 12 o'clock, Ninja base. Those fire bats are really dealing a lot of damage. But eventually they will go down, and it seems like Ziki will be able to clear this army. But it will be very, very close. If only it would be +3 weapon marines, I think it would be completely different. Oh, but eliminating those vessels is a key. Oh, if we won, we'll be there in a second. That's a strong thing to have. Look at the macro from SPX, really, really powerful. It would be good for SPX to start mining. Ooh, to start mining from this base. We have so many tanks from SPX that he's scanning everywhere. But he is not scanning the 12 and 6 o'clock position, and that's where Ziki is planning to take the base. SPX mined out in the main base, but now he will move out with... how many? 7 tanks does he have? 8 tanks even. And 7 vessels. 3-1 versus 3-1. 3-2 on the way from SPX. This army will be so hard to kill. Ziki really struggling to build more powerful units. Beautiful plague, but this army of Zerg will be cleared. Those tanks are really gaining a lot of value, but also nice interception on the vessels. SPX is trying to find some powerful units like Defiler, like Lurker, like Ultralisk. But there are mostly links from Ziki. He didn't have gas to build those valuable units. Okay, there is one Defiler in here and it will be scanned. Oh, beautiful defensive matrix. But also nice save of the Defiler. Very crucial save if he wants to save the top right base. Look how quickly those links are dying. Ziki, I guess, forgot about the 6 o'clock base, but I guess he's happily mining from those 2 gases. But this base will be eliminated, so Mr. SPX He's really one step closer to win this game. He's really in phenomenal position. I think clearing those tanks would be a good idea now, because you can do it with a bunch of links. Yeah, this is a nice catch. 3-2. We don't have 3-2 from Ziki. Look how much bio is coming from the Terran, who is mining basically from 2 bases, but he can take this base for free now. But those vessels are dying, and it's good to have a few. I guess SPX is not expecting Ziki to have 12 o'clock base, and that's his biggest mistake, because he thinks that he's playing against 1 gas Zerg, where he is actually playing against 2 gas Zerg, and this is completely different. Oh, and those are move command Marines, so those drones will be able to build additional base. Look at this medic wall, beautiful play. But 6 o'clock base has been cleared. With this second gas, Ziki can add some extra ultra to the army composition. I guess Plague and Swarm is still pretty powerful. Oh, nice defensive matrix. But the vessels, again, going down. Ziki is doing a very good job to eliminate those vessels. I guess SPX should see that the base is here. This is a hero marine in terms of damage dealt. But this is the marine from the trailer. Or from the intro when you open StarCraft. Free 2 on the way with the second gas. Ziki, look at that, he has 1000. Nice play over here. Those tanks will go down, at least 2 of them. Beautiful play. This base cancelled again. Both players multitasking is insane. Ziki, the filer usage is actually perfect. Being able to do so much with so little. Better to irradiate overload than nothing. And this base will be eliminated yet again. This base has no more gas. So Ziki again only on 1 gas income. SPX. This is a good trade for SPX. He is mined out in here though, so he will be mining from only those 8 STVs soon if he will not transfer. There are a lot of tanks. Yeah, you badly need the fighter to deal with his army. But Ziki is like... I don't care, I need another base. And the fighter is trying to find... the vessel is trying to find some defiler. But interception from Ziki, just insane. How does it work? Is this Saka spreading the creep when you will take this base? Beautiful play on this part of the army. Ultras really gaining a lot of value. Ziki is getting closer with the supplies. But nice target fire from SPX. Oh, those tanks will be cleared. There is actually no defense in this base. Nicely done by SPX to put some marines into the bunker, but he needs to repair. Hero marine, hero medics, hero STVs, but things are pretty strong with adrenaline and good upgrades. Again, beautiful vessel usage from SPX. Not allowing Ziki to take the top right base is the crucial part of his good position he is in. Those links really are worth in gold. But SPX mining from in here. I guess Ziki now should take this base. Finally he cleared this army. Badly needs addition. Look how many links there are in his main base. I guess everything matters now. 4 overloads should go down. Sending so much stuff towards SPX, but there are 5 tanks on the high ground, so it will not work. Again, the vessel count has been lowered significantly, but they are so cheap if you have a lot of gas, and we can see that SPX is trying to secure this part of the map. But the only problem is that if we will come to the map split scenario, SPX already mined a big chunk of his supplies, where Ziki, those bases are barely touched. Like, he mined in here, like you can see, 50 minerals from 1 mineral patch. He has 40 drones. I guess those are here and here. Wants to be aggressive. Nice target fire on the defiler. At the same time securing those bases. I guess how Ziki is treating those attacks is just buying time for those expansions to start to operate. and still 5 vessels, despite the fact... How many vessels did he lose? Like, I guess like 25 minimum, right? And he still has 7. Two and 3-3. Nice play. But this base has been saturated. This base has been saturated. So what Ziki needs to do is start mining gas from those bases. There are a lot of scourges. This base is mined out, so I guess Ziki don't care about it so much. Is this the first half? I guess this is the second. Oh no, this is the first part of the Nidus. So this is brilliant attack from SPX. Killing this is great. At the same time, SPX is sending a bunch of bio towards Ziki base. Beautiful plague, but is it enough? GG from Ziki, and SPX is taking first point for Team Europe. What a game! What an excellent performance by both of those guys. Insane performance. Insane play. Beautiful. Of course, it's 1-0 for SPX, excuse me. And I guess SPX won his nickname. I don't know if he prefers it from the large. I guess he uses it from the small letter, right? Okay, so now we will go for Dexter versus Lancer X on Dominator, and that's also a very cool match because Dexter, he is very active on Shield Battery. He was very active for the Thailand LAN qualifications, and he's a very strong Protoss from Germany. Of course, we have the Super Gosu powerhouse Mr. LML, Super Gosu Protoss from Germany, but Mr. Dexter is really like A to S rank player. I guess Mr. Lancer, not being too active nowadays, he is in a similar level, so it's going to be very interesting. The map is going to be Dominator, which is the remake of Gladiator. So without further ado, let's go for the second game of the Nation Wars Week 3, Europe versus Russia. Okay, so on the top left we are having none other but Mr. Lancer X, and his opponent is the German Protoss player Mr. Dexter. That's so nice. That is so nice. Performance from Mr. SPX, but it was still very impressive from Ziki that he managed to almost win this game despite being in such a bad position. But SPX really put himself in such a good position by just playing a perfect build order, perfect macro. He knew what he was doing, and yeah, that was extremely good performance. Very happy for Mr. SPX to deliver such a good game versus Mr. Ziki, and yet again the best of one gave us a lot of emotions. This is the remake of Gladiator. If you remember the Gladiator map with the pizza slices in the middle, this is the similar map, but only 3 players. There are more bases to take, like the individual bases. but overall map is relatively similar. So guys, if you like Nation Wars, you can support the prize pool of the next season. By just donating. Okay, range is on the way from both players. Both players went for the Zealot first, so this is a mirror opening. Lancer X won on the same map with Sugo, if I remember correctly. Only one gateway from Lancer for now on, but he will have similar timing of the robo, so I'm wondering what's going on. Obviously he has one probe different, one probe advantage. But maybe I'm not noticing something. Okay, now two probes advantage. But the observer timing will be similar for both players. And soon Dexter will have one gun advantage, but we can see that the Lancer wants to go for the faster expansion. Very interesting. I guess he will want to go for the slow river after the observer. So that's actually a cool opening from him, as long as he will be able to defend the timing with the river and shuttle. He should put himself in the decent position. And will it be river or Nexus? Nexus for the river. Guess now you're cutting to get the river faster. Get this next gun faster. The observers will not meet each other. And Dexter will go for the expansion of his own, so overall I like the build order from Lancer more in those circumstances, because he will have a faster Nexus, he will have a more probes. The number of guns is basically same, so the only difference is that Lancer was constantly building guns from his one gateway, where DXTR, so this second gateway could be good against someone playing free gate, for example. Then he would have option to add two guns and to have this extra gun at some point earlier, but other than that, I like, in those circumstances, I like build order of Lancer much more. And even he's even bringing the observer to his main base, because in case if it would be Dark Templars, he wants to build rivers non-stop. In case if it's not Dark Templars, but in case if it's Dark Templars, he wants to have this observer in here because he doesn't have building time in the robotics facility to build an additional observer. So this is very smart play from him. Same thing goes for Mr. Dexter. I like those pylons. Do we have a speed on the way? If yes, like if there is some moment to build speed. Oh, the speed will be done for Dexter soon. Oh, but this probe will scout the... Will he scout it? Nope, he won't. Oh, beautiful play from Dexter. But nice reaction time from from Lancer X. But that was annoying. Nice move. Now that puts Dexter 5 probes ahead. Lancer with still with the supply advantage. We have 5 gateways against 3 gateways. No shuttle play from Lancer. He's just building the rivers. Does he have the weapon upgrades for them? No. So maybe he wants to go for the expansion now? This speed shuttle is trying to gain some value. Mr. Hakan wins. Yeah. I do the same thing with Mutas being irradiated. I shout split! And where I'm the Zerg, I'm shouting motherfuckers! Because they don't split. That was a nice harassment, 9 probes difference. But now Lancer will have a powerful 4 river force, and maybe now he will just build 2 shuttles and he will not care about the probe difference. All he will do is he will unload those shuttles, for example in here, and a move. Dexter is trying to optimize everything as good as he can. Lancer repeating the probes, I really like it. We have 10 goons moving out, maybe he will be able to snipe the shuttle. But Dexter is aware of that, both players on the high level. I'm still waiting for the times when the meta will be Dark Archon to mind control this shuttle river. Slow reverse. Drop to the main base of Dexter. I can see that, guys, but I want to see how it will happen. Those are pretty big connections. And this engagement works. It will be pretty similar, but this river is not shooting. This river kills something. It's still better for Dexter. Unfortunately, I can't change the map color, and I could change the color of the players, but unfortunately they didn't create the game on top versus bottom. This could have been the game-ending damage if only both of the rivers would shoot, but now Dexter will want to trap this shuttle. There is no speed, and Lancer, it seems like he's not paying attention and it will go down. Oh, nope. Yes, nope. Guess yes. Unload. That's what he wanted. Mr. Arcan wins. I was shouting again, instinctively. Dexter is trying to rebuild those. Oh, but the army of Dexter is much bigger right now. Let's see this engagement. The high ground is working in favor of Lancer, but he has only one river. How much advantage will the high ground give to the Lancer? I guess not enough. So this is perfect for Dexter. He's still behind 10 in workers, but army-wise there are. He's like 9 ahead, right? Oh, but this river will be dead. So this is brilliant from Lancer. This is what he needed to stay in this game. Otherwise, he would be simply dead. I think it would be good for him to transfer some probes to the natural to... Oh, I forgot the word. But you know what I mean, guys. Optimize the mining, yeah, that's the word. This is 2 base Protoss versus 2 base Protoss battle for the 40 minutes already. Now Dexter is with fewer probes. You can see that Lancer mined 200 more less from each mineral field because Dexter has more probes, had more probes in the natural, but then Lancer had more probes in the main base and he will be mined out here soon. So yeah, plus weapon advantage, weapon upgrade. Oh, this pylon here is actually great. And I guess Lancer knew what he was doing by not transferring probes over here. Now he can transfer them easily after the harassment. That's why they call him Bisu X. Or at least I call him. Fortunately, I had pleasure to meet Mr. Lancer, and he is as cool in real life as he is in the internet. Really decent person. We are happy to have him in our community. Powerful army from Dexter, but Lancer is keeping the high ground, and but Dexter wants to be aggressive. Those rivers are not attacking. Okay, now they do. Nice target fire from Dexter. But this high ground advantage is really giving a lot of space for Lancer. But those rivers from Dexter are really dealing, they also have damage, they are really dealing a lot of damage, but with this shuttle coming home, it's going to be very close. Okay, saving those rivers is actually huge. There are some reinforcements. What a play, what a close game between those guys. Target firing the shuttle. Beautiful micro from Lancer. Dealing as much damage as he can, but it seems like Dexter had the better end of this trade. But obviously he was the one who needed to attack because Lancer was going for the expansion and he's target firing the Nexus. I don't like this move. Actually, this might be the move which will allow Lancer to come back to this game, I think. Because he will kill a bunch of units, maybe not for free, but we need to remember both players are still on one base. Oh, kind of. Now Dexter is having a bigger income for some time, and he is also expanding over here. So maybe it wasn't a bad move. I don't know actually. I'm not a fan, but maybe it was good. I guess in situations like this you want to go for the Archons, but I think the only player who has this option is Dexter, and we can see that he is doing that. Oh, but Lancer will scout. Lancer will not scout those probes. Actually, you are right, Mr. Arab. Because I thought that Lancer will rebuild that instantly. Oh, but there is no observer. This is so brilliant from Dexter. By the way, guys, yeah, we have a LAN in October in Warsaw. It's open to sign up for everyone, so I hope we see each other in Warsaw. This DT didn't deal as much damage as I thought it will. Okay, we have a big... Oh, will he be able to snipe the shuttle? Nope, but it was close. Lancer is trying to hold on. He's only on one base now. Dexter will be mined out in the natural faster than Lancer though. But this base gives much more income than this mineral only. So overall Dexter is in commanding position, especially with Archons in the army composition. And I assume the Storm is on the way, so Storm addition is insane because you can storm the rivers, you can force the goons to back out unless they want to fight under the Storm. I've seen a forge somewhere. Oh, so yeah, so the upgrade is spinning. Oh, I guess it was a gateway. Maybe him. Oh yeah, I think he's fine. Okay, Lancer wants to be aggressive now. I like that Dexter is not attacking now. He is not forced to do so because he is having the ninja base. So there is no reason to do it. This icon can tank so much damage, but those rivers can deal with the zealots relatively nicely. So that was as good engagement as Lancer X could hope for. The river micro was actually insane by him. Is actually insane by him, and is he getting on top of this engagement? Seems like V3X it is. We have more High Templars. That was a perfect trade for Lancer. That's what he needed. Dexter now have much more powerful army composition. He has an upgrade already as well. And he has this extra base. I guess I should say this extra base with the extra gas income. And with the Templar tech, you can utilize this gas so well. You can see he can storm, build an Archon. Nicely done. That was a good battle, but I guess The hope for Mr. Lancer is gone. Dexter is just in commanding position now. Very nice play from our European Protoss from Germany. Oh, this High Templar will be intercepted. Not before killing one goon. Nicely done, nice reaction time. I guess Dexter don't want to lose it stupidly. That's why he's playing it safely. This is important match. This is best of one. His team is losing 1-0, so he is in commanding position and he wants to deliver it. And I respect that. I guess if Lancer would send few zealots to eliminate both of those bases and defend this army, there would be a hope for him, but he would have to have insane engagement, even better than the previous one. And he doesn't have as many goons. Oh, but the storms are brilliant. Beautiful storms from Dexter, eliminating both rivers. And GG from Lancer X. And Dexter is tying up the series between Europe and Russia. By the way, guys, tomorrow we will have the second qualifications to the Warsaw Run. Mr. Shemin Gypsy very kindly donated $800, which he asked me to spend on 4 travel vouchers for the players. So first tournament was won by Mr. Ionzerg, and he's coming to Warsaw, and he will have $200 for the flight and for the hotel. And there is a second tournament tomorrow. It's not 8 p.m. as here, but it's going to be 9 p.m. tomorrow. So you can sign up, and it's open for everyone outside of Poland to sign up. So that's cool. And also another thing I wanted to tell you about Nation Wars. Top 12 players, the best players from the Nation Wars, will play in the Gladiator tournament, one-day tournament, and here is also the match arena link. So if you would like to support this event, because it didn't have any supporters yet, it would be cool. So feel free to do it. Yeah, we have 4 players already signing up. I hope all of them will come from outside of Poland, and that's very, very cool. And another thing I wanted to show is BSL Nation Wars, how it's going so far. So we have teams and BSL Nation Wars, and so far we have Team Poland with 3-0, We have Team USA with 2-0, Team Latam with 1-1 after winning with Canada today, as you can see over here. And now we have Europe versus Russia. Europe is 0-2 and Russia is 1-1. Team Canada is 0-3, but as you can see, Team Canada has 6 points in total. So that's overall that's very even teams and very good matches incoming. So top 4 teams will advance, and the prize pool split is going to be like this. So yeah, don't hesitate to support the next season if you would want to watch it, because I would love to do it and to organize it. Okay guys, so let's go for game between Mr. Oyaji and Mr. DM5, and it's going to be on Monty Hall. So that's very interesting. PvP on Monty Hall. We have 2 more PvPs and 2 versus 2 between extremely powerful, extremely strong players. So let me set it up very quickly and we will go for this match. I got some haircut yesterday. Oh, Mr. Shamin Gypsy. Oh, Mr. Blackman. Hello, man. Guys, if you don't know, together with Mr. Blackman, we are going to Chicago for Chicagoland to crush some American asses. Okay, Oyaji versus DM on Monty Hall. Let's go. So I'm representing Russia. In the top left position we are having Mr. DM5. And representing Europe from Sweden we are having Mr. Oyaji, who is planning to do something tricky in here. That's cool. Let's see what it's going to be, Mr. Oyaji. I really hope that Mr. Oyaji will come to Warsaw as well. He was playing in the first qualifier tournament, but he lost to Eon. I mean the voucher support from Mr. Shamin Gypsy. Yeah, Mr. Shamin Gypsy, exactly. Yeah, this is 2 players map and I don't know what Oyaji is planning to do. Is he planning to jump the zealots with the probe? Mr. Shamin Gypsy, I already PM'd all of them, but I will PM them again just after the Nation Wars will be done. Okay, Oyaji will win it. So yeah, I am very aware. Oh, the position of the gateway is not perfect for Oyaji. I'm wondering what's the plan here. Oh, it's going to be Nexus first, despite seeing this gateway. No, okay, he decided to go for double gateways. I like it. Okay, that's how he's planning to do it. I thought that he will want to jump the zealot with the probe, but Yeah, that's why I was wondering, because he needed this assimilator much earlier, I guess. But I guess with the second probe, it shouldn't be that bad. DM is still going for this Nexus. Oh, let's hope someday someone will make a Monty Hall for 3 players. Okay, that's a nice battery timing, but Voyager immediately killing so many probes. Those 2 probes and the Zealot are doing nothing, but it seems like he doesn't need to do much more. Even DM is attacking his own shield battery. There will be 2 more Zealots, but now Voyager with the probe advantage. It seems like this strategy worked just fine. Poor DM. Poor DM. He was so close to win against Raz on this map. But Raz hold it like a boss. Now he didn't react accordingly, he didn't react correctly. And we have a victory for Mr. Oyaji. That means that we are going to see Worst versus their world on Minstrel now. Let's go. Oh. Yes, those are my stats, guys. Follow if you like it. Devolt on the bottom right and Worst on the top left. We have the Romanian power, Mr. Worst. I guess Mr. Devolt needs no introduction. He is a current BSL champion, and I was waiting for a long time. Mr. Energy, I like it, but my wife didn't because it's so loud that she could hear me play from the kitchen. So she bought me the cheapest keyboard. She bought me the cheapest Logitech keyboard and forced me to change it. So now I'm playing on this one. So, and but I still have this mechanical one, and this is pretty pleasurable to play. Interesting. The mirror build over there from both players. Yeah, I guess I would prefer it, yeah. So zeroed from both players, mirror opening. Mr. Worst is, I think, somewhat around 2000, 2100 MMR, so he's very decent Protoss player. Jinroku. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm trying my best. Have fun watching. Yeah, he didn't saw the second gateway. They will build it in the perfect timing. Okay, but now he saved the probe. The Zealot of the world is at home. Range is on the way from both players. Let's see. I guess the world will not want to risk it with the Citadel of Atun. He will simply go for the Robo, but we can see that he wants to put a pressure with 4 goons and a Zealot. There will be 3 goons and 4th one. Like, if Worst will be standing here, I think 4th one should arrive, but if the battle will happen here, I think the 4th one will not arrive. Ooh, this is a Nexus first. I like this choice from him, because you got to cut some corners against player like Dawid. It's very hard to play it out normally. Oh, I never played StarCraft campaigns, so I could play it someday. And I like adding those gateways. If it wouldn't be what Dawid is doing, like, because Dawid is the guy who can execute it perfectly. Nice micro from War is a very nice one, very impressive. And I guess with those 3 gateways, it will be doable. Yeah, pulling the probes a little bit earlier would be helpful. Now we will have 4 wounds versus 3 with the high ground, but he needs those probes! That was doable for Worst. If only he would have probes in here, would be able to, I think, defend it. He has an Nexus, the world has Robo though, so the river will come at some point. We have 2 more goons coming. Oh, Citadel of Atun. Now the world with 8 probes advantage, he's going for the Nexus of his own. That's insane pressure. Yeah, I should play campaigns at some point, yeah, right guys? I should play campaign. I will play campaign after next season of BSL. GG from Worst. What a good game. What a close. It was much closer than I expected. Very decent. And yet again, we are having 2 versus 2 to decide whether one team will win or the other. The Capitan delivered again. So 2 versus 2 between Izu and Wave and Defi and DM5. Of course on retro. let's go. Oh wait. Okay, let's go. So, on the top left location we are having the Zerg from Czech Republic. This is Izu, the current BSL Gosu League champion, who have a seat in the BSL 19 Pro League. And his team partner is a super strong Protoss player from Norway, Mr. Wave. So there are red team on the top, and their opponents are Mr. DM5 as a green Protoss on the bottom right, and Mr. Defi as a white Zerg on the bottom left. So we have Zerg Protoss versus Zerg Protoss. Let's see what players will decide to go for. 9 Hatch versus Overpool. Very interesting. Especially that against Zerg and Protoss, usually they don't go for the hatchery on the high ground because it's so hard to defend it. But on the other hand, if you will defend it, it's much easier to go for the tech behind it. So double gateways is like very normal. If they are not going for double gateways, it's weird. I guess I updated it wrong in my database. I need to change it. Let's do it maybe now even. Good catch, Mr. Dabadim. Okay. Okay, at some point it should update because it should gather the info from the main Excel. As we can see, Mr. Wave is sending the Zealot to help Izu survive the pressure which will come for sure from the Team Russia, because 9 Hatch is giving so many more links. And as we can see, it's going to be Cannon from Wave. Such a nice play from him. After seeing this 9 Hatch and no taking Zerg, he thought to himself, okay, the only thing we should do is survive. So building this cannon is actually brilliant. And I don't even think they expect that. If they would attack immediately, because every second matters. They are waiting for 3 Zealots. This is a fight with time. Oh, nice sit down. Nice surround on those Zealots. Seems like it's going to be just enough time, and Team Europe with the perfect defense, perfect hold. Wave with the brilliant play with cannons, but also very good micro. Now forcing Team Russia to go for the drones and try to fight against the Mutas. TM has a tech advantage, even significant one. He will have Overlord in case of the Dark Templars, so very nice and smart play from Team Russia. He will see that the cannon is here, so Lynx will have no option to tear through this wall of Zealots with the cannon behind it. The mutas are on the way, so those spores, this spore might be a little bit late. Oh, Izu not paying too much attention and losing those links will, like, it's good to have those links to not allow for the run by, but he bought himself some time with those links. I mean, Defi did. That's a nice timing of the cannon, but I think it's going to be just a little bit too late. There are no goons. In production, the links should be there, I guess, but it's easier said than done. There will be 2 coursers, so those 4 mutas, it should be enough to like push those mutas away, or at least to buy enough time for the zealots to deal with the for the zerglings to deal with the zealots. But I'm wondering why he's not building goons. The micro of Izu is just insane. That's why I know him for, like, insane muta micro. But Defi is going for the mutas of his own. He did a good job droning up. There's only 1 cannon, so he needs to be careful. And look how good of a job Izu is doing. Only 1 hatch, only 7 drones mining minerals, but he is doing it like a boss. He's basically killing Protoss on his own with the mutas now. Good game from Defi. GG, Team Europe taking the victory over Team Russia after a very strong, very good game. Very close one, serious yet again, but Team Europe is securing their victory, and that's actually very close. The first game between Ziki and SPX is a must-watch for sure. The best series of the entire match. Dexter versus Lancer X is also worth watching as well. But yeah, so this is it about Nation Wars for this week. Tomorrow at 9 PM we're gonna have the tournament, the voucher for the wait. Nope. I guess I need to find it here. So it's going to be a voucher for the LAN party in Poland on October 26-27, and the prize pool is sponsored by Mr. Adun. It's half Ethereum. So it's 2,600. It's $1,300 for now, plus Macerino. So it's very cool. And also Mr. Shemin Gypsy donated $800, which is split into 4 tournaments for the players from outside of Poland. For example, Mr. Koget is from outside of Poland, he can participate. Mr. Dabadim is from outside of Poland, he can participate. So if you are planning to arrive from Poland, you can participate in that. Mr. Ionzek already won the first one. Tomorrow at 9 PM, excuse me, it's not in 8 PM, it's going to be at 9 PM because nowadays Olivka is going to sleep later. but I announce it everywhere. It's going to be 9 p.m. So please sign up. If you are from Europe, it's definitely enough to have a great trip, to meet so many great people. The LAN parties are the best thing which can happen to you if you love StarCraft, because then you are surrounding yourself with the people who share the same hobby, who share the same passion, and that's something which you can't buy with money. And I should be sponsored by MasterCard, but yeah, that's true. And that's what will happen tomorrow. And on Monday and on Tuesday I will practice hard. I will try to stream for like 6 to 8 hours, because I will be practicing for the LAN in Chicago, which I won the voucher to go for. So I already bought the ticket. I'm going on Thursday. I will be coming back on Monday. So yeah, I will try to make some relation out of it, but not. We will see how the situation will look like with the internet over there and stuff like that, because everything is limited to the options I will have. So also, if you are from USA and if you can let me know how I can get cheap internet in the USA to be able to use GPS and web pages and stuff outside of my hostel and outside of the gaming venue, it would be great. So yeah, but LAN party in Poland will happen soon. It's October 26th, October 27th. Tomorrow we will have this tournament, but for today, after today, we have week 3 of the Nation Wars closed. Huge thanks to the captains of Nation Wars. Huge thanks to the amazing gentlemen who are like Mr. Dawid, Mr. Bonnie, Mr. Terror, Mr. Ras, Mr. Dragon, Mr. LML and Mr. Ultra. Those are the captains of the teams. Huge thanks to them for bringing the teams together. Those are the teams. I can show it to you. So I guess it's very cool. We have here we have Team Europe. We are missing Team Canada, I guess, over here. On this one. So we have Team Canada, Team Europe, Team Latam, Team Peru, Team Poland, Team Russia, Team USA, and huge thanks to Mr. Thundery Junk for donating $1,250, which turned out to be $1,188, but it's still a huge prize for huge support for our community. That's why we have such a good matches over here. Yeah, this is the standings. Europe will take the first win. Congratulations to them. Next week, actually next week there will be no cast because I will be on the LAN party, but the week after that there will be a lot of casts, a lot of matches, a long casts. So yeah, be with us. Don't forget to follow the channel because there will be a lot of content over here. And let's host someone who is playing BroodWar, obviously. Mr. Jinroku, co na to moja żona? Pytasz się o to, że lecę do Chicago. No, mam zagwarantowane, dostałem kasę na bilet, a poza tym zajmuję się castowaniem StarCrafta na pół etatu, bo na pół etatu pracuję, a na pół etatu castuję StarCrafta, więc pracuję 2,5 dnia tygodniowo w swojej pracy. Odszedłem jakiś czas temu na 2 lata, ale nie dałem rady z samego StarCrafta wyciągnąć, więc wróciłem do pracy na pół etatu i teraz staram się pogodzić pracę na pół etatu ze StarCraftem na pół etatu. Zobaczymy, jak to wyjdzie. Drugie dziecko w drodze, więc zobaczymy. Jakby tego nie zrobił, to na pewno bym nie grał mając dziecko, więc no nie grał, nie kastował i nie robił turniej. Okay. Let's host someone who is playing